Hello. Just drinking some soda. Excited to play some GTNH. And I know our base is not down because I was here just a couple hours ago. All right. Hi. How's everyone doing tonight? Or day, or evening, wherever you're from. What's today's plan? Uh-oh. Did I not put back the, Oops. Oh, yeah. So what happened last time was I was taking before and after pictures, and I forgot to take out the before. It's the resource pack I was using. I just released that resource pack frequently asked question that I'm always getting, that video. And I forgot to put my resources back to normal. So I may have to restart the mod pack again. Because if you didn't know, every time you restart your texture packs or whatever, it's thinking really hard. If I check over here, it doesn't break it. I guess when you take it off. Okay, because I remember it breaking this textures here. I don't have like a proof of it, but it did break it last time Okay. Anyways, so today's plan is to go ahead and build the rest of the gas turbine, which we pretty much have it done already. Pretty much all here. I just need to actually get the what's it called? Turbine shafts, I think. Sounds very smelly. I don't know how to respond to that. Caught me off guard there, Besa. What's up? You caught me off guard. I don't even know what I was doing anymore. What's up? Okay, everything should be okay. Do need like a muffler hatch. Get a muffler. Where am I gonna build it? That's a good question. It'll just be the first block and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Good thing we already built this last time, but we need more power. Because we upgraded the LUV, the Tesla tower to LUV, but then we don't have enough power generation to even justify it. So I gotta fix that. Schematic is in. We'll see if it puts anything in a weird spot. It probably will. Why do I have a frame box in my hands? Oh, I know why. You're supposed to be for the controller. Thing. Like that. I want you to be right here, the muffler hatch. Any more gas turbine casings? Guess so. I don't know, should make me 10 more. Sure. We could have built it in the last stream, but I didn't want to because I wasn't really sure how good our nitrobenzene is able to keep up with this. So I wanted to make sure it's able to keep up. Who knows? Maybe I'll just make a third one right over here. And that way we'll have 3 and centered on the capacitor itself. And then from there, I'll probably won't add any more, but and then go into other forms of power. Because I don't like to have too many things at once. too many sources of power of the same thing at least. So maybe I'll figure something else out. But it's very likely that this El Bozo power plant is going to expand. We're going to run out of space. Hey, Shy Guy. What's up? Hey, Willie. What's up with you as well? I'm doing pretty good. Pushed out a video today. Finally. It's been like I want to get into making more like YouTube specific content, not just streaming. We'll get there eventually. Slowly. Why are you there? Get out of there. I want you to be right here. I'm trying to mimic you to be the same thing as the other one. And then input hatch. Honestly, good luck trying to find that input hatch because I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know where that input hatch is. That's the bad thing about using what do you call it? This thing, because you don't actually. Where did it put it? You're right here. Get out of there. You're like in the worst spot. That's so funny. Need to have a dynamo. Okay, so I think I was gonna give this two 16 amp dynamos. That's what I was gonna do. So you have a 16 amp dynamo. Well, you're gonna be input hatch. Then I'm actually excited for the Dead Frontier event. I'm only mentioning it because Willie's around, but I'm looking forward to it. I'll be playing a little bit. I don't think I'll be streaming it though. Dynamo hatch. You don't need an input bus unless you do. You might need one. Maybe you'll need one. Okay, I'll give you an input bus. Just use one that's not used anywhere else. There you go. How about there? There we go. Pair it. And then give you a screwdriver because I do want you in 48x mode. Why are you gonna turn on right now? I wanted to replace you. Okay, so I need some more superconductor wire. That's why I made plenty of you. You're gonna be 4x to cover 64 amps. And then give me the rotors or the turbines. A bunch of pipes. Yeah. And then what else do I need? I think that's it. That's it. I've always wondered what the input bus does. Does it like auto pull turbine rotors? Because that would be so good. So I don't have to pay attention to crafting them. And I don't have to bother with the durability, but I'll still do it manually for now. Okay. So how to fuel this thing? I gotta get down here. Check you. Plastic fluid pipe can cover that much liters per second, and you're set to that much. You're okay. Negative 144. I want you to be negative 144. We'll give you a bunch of plastic. And then a wrench to connect everything. Oops. Right there. Then connect. Before I connect you, I need the redstone. Whatever. That one. And then what sort of signal are you? Frequency 69. Nice. There you go. And then you want to turn yourself on. But you're not going to yet. I also need a machine controller. I have 104 of them. That's pretty nice. You will be enabled with redstone. Enable with redstone. Okay. I won't connect you yet because you need to be plugged in. Go ahead and take care of that. You can take care of a lot of fluid. 8192 liters per tick. Yeah, you're just fine. Okay, and you just need to be able to cover how much? This one. 138,000, 162,000. Plenty. Okay, but pump speed. Import. Okay. So we're gonna wait until we have power back. I mean, now we got a couple minutes before it does that. So I'm gonna shut this off for a little bit. And then you're off, right? So I want you to be 16 amp dynamo. So we saw that it was doing 388 something, right? 388,000, let's say. 388,000 divided by 1 LUV amp is 32,000. So divide that by 32,000. Just estimate. It's about 12 to 14 amps. So 16 amp dynamo head should be okay. And then we'll connect these over. Yep. You're correct, right? 16 amp dynamo hatch. 16 amp dynamo. Oh, paint this magenta. Okay. Then turned on. Then you're not because you don't have any fuel going in. Don't know why. Fluid regulator. Facing down. Facing down. Cover bottom. Cover bottom. Never understood why it just doesn't work sometimes. Sweet. We got 2 of them. Generating us a lot more power than we know what to do with. Now we're probably going to need more power. It's not going to be enough. Honestly, I think I might just convince myself to make another one right now. But let's see how well it works. So you're already at max 38,800. And do you get up there? Not quite. Why are you going higher? 38,800. It's probably because you have a little bit extra nitrobenzene. Yeah, because you have extra in there. Should probably replace that with a lower amount. Let me see here. I made 8 XLs before the next good power gen option came around, then it still wasn't enough. But yeah. But I don't know why MMV is, sorry. I just want to double check if this is able to keep up with the dynamo hash that we have. Your mileage may vary. Okay. So at max efficiency, this thing was generating 414,720 EU. Divide that by an LUV amp, which is 32,768. 32,768. That's less than 13 amps. We're okay. Okay. And I'm honestly thinking of just replacing this with the lower, with the smaller input hatch, because when it's full, it actually generates less power. At least that's what it looked like. So I'll give it a smaller input hatch. It even worse, because I remember last time it was bugging out. And we're okay, right, with power, because we're okay, yeah. All right, I need you to. I really like this copy paste. Yeah, I really like it. Am I about to lose that much fuel? Yeah, I am. I am. Give you a. There you go. Excuse me. All right. But so how much power are we generating now? That looks like, did the math, that was about 24 amps LUV. That's still not a lot. But well, that actually should be a good amount. The whole reason why I wanted to make another one, I think I'll just make another one, is for the blast furnace here. I want this thing to consume an amp of LUV, a full 64 amps of IV power. Which I'm just gonna chug it, or chuck it in there. I'll just do it. If it ends up not being enough, I can just stop the machine, right? Energy hatch. This one. Let's do it. I want this thing to be faster. You need to cook. And I know you can. I believe in you. I've always believed in you. Put LUV. Yeah. There goes 16 amps of power. Oh, I always forget that that's a thing. Okay. We have a 64 amp dynamo hatch for whatever reason. Next time. Should I make a third one? I'm very much considering making a third one because it's pretty cheap at our point. Probably should make a third one, right? The funny thing is that this one can support 4. I'll make a third one just to even it out. Let's do it. I said I was gonna make one more, and I'm making 2 now. Yes, thank you. What else do you need? You need 392. I'm gonna make 400. Assembly. 12 of you. So wild that we can just craft it by hand. 30 of you. Turbine shaft. You don't have lubricant cells because you know what? I'm gonna give you a pattern. You have a fluid canner, right? Yep. Yep. And that's pretty much it. And then I need 12 of you. Okay, now the true test. Can our blocks handle it? And once I throw in this other one, you already know I'm gonna throw in the freezer to be 64 amps of IV power. Look at it go. Love it. Average EU in 415,000. Did it turn back on? No, I think there's just like a backlog of power. I think there's just a backlog of power, is there? $217. No. But if you tell me that you need 8 of them, then 3 should be okay with me. For now, at least. Okay, while that's crafting, our power should be a little better, so that can be a side project anyways. Yeah, that can be a side project. I think we were thinking. I'll keep an eye on the the battery. But what do we need? Depends on your options. Need is a strong word. It is. I mean, you can like theoretically or technically you can get by with a single 1 LV amp gas turbine. The amount of time to complete everything though is very long, but you can get by with it. um I'll stick with 2 for now, and if I see that I'm struggling just a little bit more, then I'll think about it. I also need to keep an eye on our nitrobenzene. We'll see if that is struggling, and then I gotta upgrade that too. Aquarium turbines can send your power to the moon if you produce nitrobenzene defeated in just aquarium. How strong is aquarium then? But like that's magic, and I don't want to do that. Is there an aquarium B? I bet, and I bet there isn't. You already done. Oh, it's good. I crafted 5,000 last time. That's right. But that's kind of crazy. All right, what else is there? I can search for like level. You're level 12, right? I can also use Gaia spirits. Oh, gas flow's cringe though. That one is just really strong. Okay. I don't know too much. I really don't want to get into even then I can't even cook it because I need trinium. That's the whole point I did this. Which does remind me, that's what I had stopped last time with getting trinium. I need to work on the knack line a little bit. And the next step is the neutron. I need 2 of these sensors next. If you have regular nether star production, stellar alloy precedes it. Oh yeah, we have 13,000 nether stars. we have the wither bee to get us stars. HSSE is what we have. So you're saying stellar alloy. $24,480. Oh, what the heck? It's way better. Okay, so I gotta figure that out. It has the same durability as HSS, unless its efficiency affects it. Okay, so I might as well start cooking a stellar alloy while I'm here. Good idea. I didn't think about that. That's a good. That's pretty good. Stellar alloy. Oh, and I can start cooking it now too. Right. Blast furnace. You're out of space, so I'm gonna give you another input bus. And you need face. Oops. Give me 10 of you. But yeah, it looks like I will need to make stellar alloy next. It's really strong. It's like a 3 times increase. So like just from this, like I can already like if I use stellar alloy instead, I could have just kept 1 turbine. Stellar's just kind of annoying to make and repeat like that, depending on how strong your blasting infra is. Well, one way to find out, right? Some interfaces. Thank you. Cable. Thanks. Let's go plug this in. I mean, I'm not going to do it right now, but I will set it up for time. How many channels do you have? I always forget. Mojito has 24, and I can circuit 11 right. Thanks. Input bus interface. How many channels do you have? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I can always just use this. 7. Okay. You're okay for now. And give this a Mega Blast Furnace. Mega Blast Furnace 11. Bam, bam. And then this will go in a mixer. Circuit 2. I'll just leave it here for now. Looks like I'll have to come back to it later. It's not really my main focus right now. So it looks like all the blasting was finished already. That was pretty quick. Yeah, I cooked up all that stainless steel really quickly. I didn't even notice. 64 amps IV power goes hard. But then I'm going to start complaining pretty soon. You're circuit 1. Yeah. Uh-oh. Give me a pattern. Go over here. Oops. Oh, lag spike. Neutron. Sensor, need 2 of you. Thank you. I like this. It's so strong. Even for an instant, it just cooks everything. 2 billion average UN. That's a bug, right? We're not inputting 400,000. We're not doing anything right now. You're already done. And I guess you're stuck right now because you don't have any yeah, you don't have enough that Nakodos stuff. So the next thing is to be able to produce this faster. I can do that, right? But the level maintainer tries to craft 8 at a time. I need that, but that's what I'm trying to do. Neutron sensor. Thanks. I need red alloy. Bunch of you. What did I need over here? I needed 2 pulse formers and 1 RS latch. Oh, you need a craft. That and that. That is a blank assembler. You don't have space for this either. Let's take out. I like to use one of them. We're not going to make any more precise casings anytime soon. And let's make a cathode, which is also a blank assembler. We're not using any capacitor hatches anytime soon. We're not upgrading the tower until ZPM. Okay. So pulse formers. I have to learn the new habit of going into the ME crafting terminal. Because every time I try to go back to the crafting, I always just exit the screen and then go back, but you don't need to. I can just click this button, and I never do. So I gotta learn. You're clogged because of the alloy smelter. We still have an HV alloy smelter. Wireless terminal, my beloved. I have not even bothered with looking into it. Like, we're way past due. I just kind of forget it exists. How buggy is this? I feel like something like this is super buggy, but I don't actually know. Does this do everything? It really does, right? Well, I'm lazy, so I won't do it right now. You know, cancel your craft. You're taking way too long. I'll come back to that. It used to be buggy, not anymore. How bad is it? It acquires the essential wireless terminal. Oh, that's fine though. I already have that. Yeah, like we already have that crafted. Not there. Yeah, it's just chilling. We never use this area. Honestly, I'm thinking of bringing this entire setup. You're broken because I did change resource packs. I'm okay with that though. I have to bring that whole area back at some point. And that will justify me stealing the essential terminal. I'll check it out eventually. Cancel those. I want you to craft those. I need 2 pulse formers. It's nice because you can just set a keybind to opening your terminal. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I use B already, so maybe I can set it to B. But I like my backpack, so I'm not going to do that. Back in my backpack. No, turn the jetpack on. And those wireless boosters, how bad are they? Can I get the infinite one yet? Because I know in every other... it is, right? Because I know in every other mod pack that I've played, I always refused to make the wireless terminal until I got the Infinity Booster card. Looks kind of pricey. I don't really know how far we are from Infinity stuff. Assuming very far, but at some point we'll get there. 2 pulse formers. I also need an RS latch. Infinity is mid to late UV if you have meteors, UHV. So UHV for us. Past UV, I don't really know the tiers. So it's UV, UHV, UEV, and then they just keep adding. Heck is Tangum. Not happening. Thanks. Okay, and then let's build the rest of this thing. So I need a transformer. Actually, I'll build the exact same way. Get a transformer going. Not a high end. And then, oh, I still have to build these processor machine casings. I should have done that overnight. Am I even saving them? Where's my bookmarks? I broke them. And we're using quantum processors. Oh, it's not even that bad. Circuits do take a while to craft, though. Actually, no. I crafted 100 overnight. That's right. I've crafted 100 of each tier of circuit overnight, so we have plenty of circuits. This is a molecular assembler craft. Get the industrial apiary out of there. We're not using that right. Least. Okay, so I need 18 of these. You don't know how to make stainless steel machine casings. I'm about to teach you. Right there. Okay. 18 of you. Look at that. We already have the circuits. I'm gonna be doing that from now on. Is crafting like a batch of, I don't know, 100 or 200 of each tier of circuits overnight. Because I should be doing that more often. It's just crafting expensive things time wise overnight, so I don't go complaining about it the next time. I'll thank myself in the long run. And it's like minimal effort also to request the craft. That's exactly what I did with Brewed It, because Brewed It takes forever. So I crafted 10,000 of it last time. And it's just been hanging out there since. Look at that. The last time I made this, it was an overnight craft, and now it's just like 2 seconds. These are going to probably be atrocious, though, these speeding pipes. I don't remember them being, oh, they're not even that bad. I gotta drink some water. I got a frog in my throat. Hang on. Okay, I think that's better. I already feel better. Okay, you were a blank assembler. Excuse me. Just gonna add another pattern capacity card. If I can craft one fat, yes I can. Give me a whole bunch. Ass machine blank. And then need 4 of those feeding pipe casings. Superconductor HV wire. That's so funny. You are cheap. Oops, I think I took it. Nope. Ass machine 9. All right. 4 of you. You know how to make superconductor base HV dust, which is a mixer with fluids. You are a mixer. Fluids. Now can I craft them? So you're saying to craft 1,000 microprocessors overnight? I mean, they're so quick to craft. Oh yeah, we crafted them so fast. Yeah, I'm not even. All right, that's going. What else do we need for this? Do you need some 32 borosilicate glass? How much did I need? 32. I'm guessing it's tier based. I'll just do that. And then 24 stainless steel machine casings. And then got all of that. So the recipe that you're going to be doing is this one. Concentrated enriched Nakodos sludge dust. This recipe. You just need an input and an output bus. I'll give you a stocking bus for now. And then you just need an output. And the rest of it is casings, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, this one is almost done. How do you even get infinity? Because I know most packs you have to craft infinity through the infinity catalysts using this annoying recipe with the ultimate stew and whatnot. That's still the case here? Where can you even use these Troner compressors? Ew. Infinity catalyst dust. Probably a way to craft this. I don't know how. I'll have to deal with that eventually. And beryllium and beryllium plate. Yep. Keep feeding pipe casing. And you need borosilicate glass bar. Oh, you're slow. I'm gonna make a sure. Ivy one. Make an ivy one. Yeah. That's what you are for. Oh, actually, are you circuit 1 or 11? 11. How fast are you cooking? Oh, you're pretty fast. Sweet. Yeah, I'm upgrading that alloy smelter to Ivy. And I should be able to use it to craft the multi-block one, right? No, well, I'll use it to craft an alloy blast smelter. Yeah, yeah, the Zingen also. Integral encasements are cringe. I don't ever want to craft those. UV alloy. Hurry up. All 64 in 16 seconds. That's great. Okay. Need to put you in a wire mill. I think it was just 8 of you. The casings are good to go. please. Please. You don't take that long. Don't lie to me. Thank you. That. Connect you right here. Ivy. Ivy. Painted lime. I meant to get the screwdriver. Why are you called HV alloys? You're so out of date. Or alloy smelter. Thank you. Should be good. You're plugged in. Yep. And I can decommission you. And then what I'm also going to do, I need to make another solidifier hatch because stuff like this is super slow. And I want to take it to the multi-block over here. I always do this manually, but shouldn't. Faster. Okay, back. Good to go. Okay. Tungsten steel room reinforced borosilicate glass. Thank you. Okay, we have a multi-block. Now. Maintenance hatch. You don't need a muffler, right? Nope. Maintenance hatch. I'll build you the exact same way so I don't get confused. You are a clean stainless steel machine casing, which I don't have. Of course I don't. Controller. Huh. And then this one's one of the Neutron sensors. The other one's right there. Point you downwards. Okay. Now your inputs have an input back here. Wait. Output bus inputs on top. Okay. So your output bus would be right here. Oh, you need steel frame box. Right? How much? 16 steel frame box. I have so much blue. Oh, it's because I was making the I was making the what do you call them? Turbine casings. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet you're just regular casing, right? Yeah. Casing, and then the accelerator right here. Rest of it is these processor machine casings. Beating pipe. I like that. It looks cool. Okay, now you your input hatch is on top. So I swap them. Output bus is right there, and your input hatch. Input bus is on top. Then the casing. And the rest of it is stainless steel on top. And then I have to get the borosilicate glass on the bottom. Don't lie to me. Why are you incomplete? You're literally built the exact same way as before. Do you need an input bus and Neutron activator? Beating pipe. No, it just takes a while. Okay, no, you're good to go. Get a machine controller going. Huh. Get the copy paste tool. All right. Now I need to set you up very similar to how I have this set up, where you have the lower value on inverted plus 1 million, and then you have the higher value on normal minus 1 million. So the recipe I'm trying to do is, good luck trying to find it. Hang on, I gotta. What do you call it? Naquadah. This stuff. 460 and 480. So 461 and 479. This one is 461 and 479. 479. Now, just needs you to connect. I keep forgetting things. I need the wire. Red alloy wire, thank you. But before I connect, I need you to set up the same way. So you need a pulse former. Both sides. Oops, not like that. Get my wrench out. Or was it? It was a screwdriver. Okay, so right now it should be, I don't even know. You're charging up, right? And then you turned on. And then the pulse turns it off, but So right now I want this to be on. Oops. Figure this out. I've done it once and I'll do it again. So I want that to be on. Like that, right? And then that. So if well, we have to babysit it because I'm not about to let it just go off because it will explode. I'm not paying attention to it. So you need a transformer and a coil. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're supposed to be facing up, sir. That. So I can monitor you from right here. So once it hits certain value. No, it's not gonna work. Let me get the coil out. I've done this before and I'll do it again. I promise. I'll leave that over here for now. Reason why it's not gonna work is because once this turns off, or it's gonna hit that, right? Which is fine, that's okay. But this one is going to pulse, but still keep it on. If that makes sense. So I need this to be like that. Mm-hmm. So if I have a lever here, it turns off. And if this would be off by now, right? And then if I do that, it doesn't do anything. So I need you to that. So switch. So yeah, that means that turns on, and then this one turns it off. And then on, off. Like that. Okay. Should be good now. And that turns it on. I broke it again, didn't I? Nope, you're not supposed to do that. Wait 1 second. There you go. And then turn it on. There we go. So just to double check, and then it breaks, and then it works. Okay. Okay. I'm good. Now I give you a coil. And hope and pray you don't explode. I'm gonna watch it though. There is a quest that we have to delete some product, some output to this, and I think I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now, I guess. Oh, some cable. And then get cable beside. Oops. So you need to be on. And let's do this here. How many channels do you have? Question that I find myself asking very often. Delapia has 20 channels. You're okay. Now, do you want to hijack channels? But then I can't anymore because you're in the way. Can't break that anymore. So, let's see. Maybe I'll branch off from the middle right there. I'll just do that for now. I don't like how it looks, but it's okay. Buffalo chicken, you can't even do that. You're out of channel space. So I have 1, 2. Let me check you. 5. So maybe I can just go around the corner like that. Hate how this looks, but that's a temporary solution. Okay. Next thing is to give you that. I always forget what I'm even trying to give it. This stuff here. And then I would like some radioactive waste just to complete that quest. Oops. Radioactive waste. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Be that. Alright, I just want enough radioactive waste. Complete the quest. I need 64. It's so funny. Is that really all it's used for? I guess so. I guess while we're waiting, reinforced you. I need 400 minus 149. Go for it. D6. All right, one more craft and that's it. Oops, I crafted one too many. Yep. Quest complete. Is that a repeat quest? It is. Or should I trash it? Bye. Get some of it back at least. Ouch. Okay. Before I plug that in, I have to keep that powered. Don't turn it on yet. So you need Neutron accelerator. Do I really want to? No, I don't have argon, so I'm not gonna do a little bit for it to work. What did it need? 400 and 100 between 460 and 480. 461, 480. Yeah. And that's pretty much all it's used for, right? And then that'll give us a whole bunch of stuff. Enriched aqueduct sulfate dust. I can throw that in a whole bunch of everywhere. Sodium sulfate is also an electrolyzer. We're gonna get some sodium back. I have to store that. I think I'm already storing it. You didn't blow up, right? You scared me. I was just Thaumcraft being Thaumcraft. Hurry up. I know I could easily hurry it up by building better neutron accelerators, but I don't want to make any. Yeah, I don't want. Nope. No. Almost there. 460 is the number we're looking for. Whenever you can imagine using one of these. It's even an option. For the supremely lazy. What if I do a LV power only run? Think something like that is possible? It is, but you know the amount of time it'll take. But I'd like to see that challenge be attempted. Only LUV generation. Or LV generation. That's it. I refuse to believe it's possible, but it'd be funny to see an attempt. Okay, so now that is turned back on, that turned off, but the latch still goes. And once that hits, the latch will turn off. It didn't. Why not? Sir. Oh, because you don't have a machine controller. Duh. Yeah, you worked. You were working correctly. Oops. Forgot. All right, so you're working correctly, I think. Yeah, because if I turn this back on, it'll turn that latch back on. And if I unplug this one, nothing happens. Okay. We can't quite craft anything yet because it has to be at 480. Oh, it's so slow. Is there any way to like force this to drain? No, right. I did need another machine controller in that case. It's a good thing that I watched it because that would have been an explosion. I would have just ignored it. Everything's chunk loaded, right? Just making sure. It'll drain. Impossible because of TPS. I mean, when someone tells me impossible, it just makes you want to try it. Or at least do the math for it. What do you mean my base can't run 50,000 LV gas turbines? Okay, so let's just go ahead and prepare what this is going to produce also. So this stuff going to be hanging out by itself. But the enriched aqueduct sulfate and sodium sulfate can be thrown in a electrolyzer. Think more like 500 million. Yeah, I was looking at some talk about the new multi-blocks coming out and like the antimatter generator or something like that, and I hear that thing can generate trillions of power. And so it's like that number of magnitude compared to LV is so funny. Sodium sulfate. I don't know if I have sodium sulfate yet. Nope. Oh, I can search. I didn't know that. So if I search for power lucite, it works. I didn't know you can do that. Okay, that's good. Enriched aqueduct sulfate dust goes in there. Now I do need to watch out for liquid sodium because I don't have a space for that anywhere. Unless I do. I think I set it up over here actually. Oh, I did. Yeah, we have liquid sodium. Bye. Okay. Magnesium. Are you stuck? Did I not set this up correctly? Did not. In-game bases are shoving 1 million amps of UXV into singular machines. It's hard to fathom until you're there. It's true. Like I can't. I don't even know what a UXV amp, like a single UXV, is. And you're shoving millions of this. So what's 1 million times 100 million? It's well into the billions. That's a big number. It's 1 trillion, isn't it? Oh man. Oh, I'd love to get to that point. And I'm over here crying about how we can only generate a couple amps. Get that, 622,000 input. You aren't working, right? You're just bugged out. You're always lying to me. It's like 12 to 13 LUV amps. It's not bad at all. No. I mean, the math tells me it's about 20, I think. No, it's not. My math is not correct, clearly. Okay, what can I do while I'm waiting for that thing to uncharge itself? Is set up this next. So low quality niquadria sulfate. I'm absolutely gonna throw that into that chemical reactor. This one, my entire NAC line is a on request out of one single reactor. Pattern capacity cards. I just want to I'm just more curious about the limits of level maintaining, because it's pretty funny to me. So that's, for example, if I want to make low quality niquadria sulfate stuff, I need 3 of you. Now let's do the math here. Trying to activate it. I'm not going to deal with that. So it'll be 2 to 16 of that. There are kind of no limits to level maintain. It'll be nerf. I don't know if the nerf is going to make it into it. Okay, so I got nothing to worry about, in other words. We'll keep going down the line then. Low quality niquadria sulfate. This is a distillation tower, which we do have a distillation tower. I do need to add another level to it, though, right here. Yeah, I'll add another level to it. The output hatch. And am I using stainless steel? I mean, what pipe am I using just to keep it consistent? Stainless steel. And then the toy's gonna jump start back on, so I just need to disable the machine. How about you? Are you good to go? Almost. And then okay. Then do another output hatch. And a stainless steel fluid pipe. I'm excited for the update. I know I keep saying it, but I really am. I don't even know if anything's gonna relate to me. It is. That's the infinite spray can. That's what's gonna relate to me. Now you also need output, because you have, that's what I'm looking for. It's the whole thing I'm working towards. But output bus. I don't think that distillation tower has an output bus. We're about to upgrade you with one. But ever since I found that about level, or ever since I started using level maintainers, the entire Sumerium line is pretty much one reactor, and all of Naquadah is one reactor. It's so nice. Yes, there's drawbacks, right? But like, fun. Yeah, I'm actually content with the LPF going away. It's a big reason why I haven't actually made anything with the LPF. I haven't made any LPF stuff lately. Input hatch. You should have enough channel. Yeah, you got channels. Right there. All right, how about you? Are you done? Okay, you're done. Thank you. That means I can turn you on now and you can't read anything. I still have to monitor it though, because once it goes below 461 MeV, it should turn itself on. Yeah, it'll turn itself on and then do that. Okay. And I will give this a machine controller. And then paste. Okay, cool. And then you just need to infinite water cell for A2. Oh, is that a thing? Because what I'm doing right now is that's really nice because I have a drawer or a super tank from taking from a reservoir. That's cool though. I'm absolutely gonna throw that in somewhere. If I can even afford it. What tier is that? That sounds expensive. Oh. I never turned it back on. Okay. So you're outputting all your delicious fluids. 1, 2, 3, and then the output bus. Okay. So let's turn that back on. I need to turn this. I don't know if I run will even get to 2.7, so I haven't looked into it. In a quadri-rich solution, you can pretty much only get it from and then another neutron. Quadrus, okay. I need another neutron activator. This one's dangerous because doesn't it explode at 1200? Whatever the case, it's getting a little tricky, low quality. And it's a shame that none of them match. None of the recipes match, so I can't actually share neutron activators. The heck? Does Yellow Queen show up? I don't know, but you can't actually share anything, right? Nope. So I want to make one of you. Low qualities, distillation tower. Oh, I already have it. It's not even using the tower. I made mine like 80 blocks long sideways on the floor, and they're insanely fast. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can keep like getting it bigger, right? What's the height? Is there no height limit? There's no height limit. At least it doesn't tell me height limit. Oh, there is a way to reduce it. I just didn't even pay attention. Oh. But you can't share multiple recipes, right? Unless it has the same MEV requirement. Okay, this is the moment of truth. I need to see if this actually turns itself on once it goes below 461. Just a sanity check. Okay, it did turn on, and it should shut off at 479. The UI is so funny. And it doesn't turn off. Why not? Did I not do this correctly? Should be disabled with redstone, that's why. Mm-hmm. I'm confused. Oh, oh, you're right. Hang on, I gotta figure out this whole stuff. Okay, the latch setup worked just fine for this one. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble over here. So it looks like I can throw in a graphite, right? I don't know where to put it though. Where do I put this? How does it work? Neutron activator. Do you need an input bus? I really don't want to use that input bus. It's gonna. Hang on. Just use one of you because I already have them. All right, you're off, right? I don't think you work, right? The input bus has to be on top, I think. Four, 8, 7. I give you 1. 1. So confused. Anyways, it should be okay. Let me okay, now you can force it by attempting to turn it on. Oh, okay. Concentrated. Nah, what else? Yes, okay. Get out of there. Don't go voiding everything. Oh, okay, it does work. So you have to put the graphite up there. So right now it is trying to turn on. But if I give it enough power to do that, doesn't work. So now you're on. I think the latches are just not set up correctly. So this is what I'm going to try. I want you to reverse. And then you should be, what are you set to? I got to mimic you exactly. You're enable with redstone. Okay, that's promising. It did shut off. I think the left one was just funny. And then now I'll uncharge it. And then let's say it goes below. It turns itself back on. And then 479, it'll shut itself off. Yes. Okay. I think I just had the latch for this one opposite. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of things to it. Okay, but you should be okay now. Good call on the radioactive waste being bad. Mm-hmm. So that means I got a little bit of waste, right? Oh, I got plenty. All right. Okay, I'm confident that that is back. Okay, anyways, looks like I might need another neutron activator for this stuff, Nequagia rich solution. I'm gonna add a recipe for it. Mm-hmm. Distillation tower. So Nequadria. Go for it. See what happens. And then you go in here, craft a bunch of stuff. But I'm mostly interested in the P507 because I know you can recycle this, but also all the other goodies. One of the outputs is what this stuff. One of the outputs is I'll deal with that right now. But outputs is P507. I'm just storing it. Diluted sulfuric acid. I need to make sure I'm voiding that. Here you go. No, I am. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it there. Because what I was doing before was voiding it here. Do that anymore. There we go. Alright, so that stores that now. But it's clear to me that I'm going to need another neutron activator, which is kind of annoying. But probably isn't going to be that bad. Is it already? Here we go. I'm going to have to play with these neutron sensors again. Circuit 1. Two of you. Speed. Pipe casing. Large stainless steel fluid pipe. I can make a pattern out of that. How do you plan out your base like that? I mean, planning it out is kind of a weird way to say it. I really don't plan it out. So I have this, I guess you can call it build philosophy that I started in another playthrough and I'm kind of finishing it up now. I call this build the mansion. That's a raccoon. And all it is, it starts off with a center room with plenty of space for me to start off. You know, I just have some machines in here, and as I need space, I just expand. So I'll tear down the wall, and I'm like, oh, here's single blocks. I expect myself to need a whole bunch of room, so I just overestimate. And then I always have like a room available to expand into. So this one I kind of just cram everything in here. It's the power of tower. Everything's in here, but there's always going to be space for me to expand, so I can expand into any of these corners. That's my idea, you know. Lunchbox. I figured I wanted the plat line, so I needed a huge area, so I broke this wall, went over here. But notice how I have space to expand over here. There's always going to be space. You can even go out through here. And then recently, the most recent building I built was the mega room, which I can expand anywhere I want, really. But it's kind of tricky because this is my first time going through like this part of GTNH, so I don't really know how to plan. It's also just getting used to it, right? Because at some point I figured a nice-ish way to get the AE2 networks going. So I always have to have the multi-blocks like this, you know, one block apart from each other. But sometimes you can tell that I don't really know It's never it's never easy, right? So an example are these neutron accelerators. I didn't expect this. So what happens with this when it doesn't follow my pattern? Well, it looks like a nasty mess on the bottom, and you know, I got this is breaking my rules, but that's just because I didn't expect it. Same thing with these guys over here; they don't really fit. It just takes practice. But now I'm gonna cram in another one of these because I needed it. But let's say I go through this pack again the next time, then I'm gonna know that gonna need at least 3 of them. So I should prepare space for them. You get used to it, I guess. The base is gonna be a disaster though once we hit like the huge multi blocks, like the mega constructions, because there's no space for megas anywhere. You know, it's already looking like a mess because of the fusion. Yeah, that's I don't like I mean, I like to look at other people's bases to appreciate what they've done, but I don't like to copy other people's builds because you know we're on our we have our own ideas. One day reach a point where you realize things are slow. We want more of every machine, need more space, need more everything, and start clicking. Yes, yeah, you can't plan for it, and it's like it's not. It's more of a question just of general Minecraft. Really, you can ask the same thing of vanilla players. How do they plan for massive storage systems? How do they plan for like a house? You know, it's just get used to it. I guess there's a sense of practice, but I will say that some people are just gifted at building. I don't think I'm gifted at building. It's a very simple palette. It's a raccoon on top of the building, and he's not even centered. Don't even add like I'm scared to show you. I'm gonna show you. It's not centered because this is an odd based setup, and this raccoon is even. And now that you know that, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Oro silicate now. 32 of you. Samsa does build pretty cool though. I've seen some of the stuff he does. It's kind of impressive. I actually did I visited he had like a world tour I think a couple months ago, and I visited it. It was super laggy though. I think I got kicked out of the server several times because it was just laggy. But it was a trip. So it was nice to see. All right, got 2 of you. I need you. What the heck, really? Oops. All this time we're in like ZPM tier and we don't know how to make basic circuit boards. Sure, I use polybenzene might as well because I can. It's funny because the only circuit boards that use polybenzene or PBD, right, is what they call it, are the basic ones. Ass machine 6 right there. Okay. And the integrated logic circuit cutting machine. Surprised I don't have that yet. There. And then special ceramics. I can't say that correctly. Special ceramics. I can't craft this by hand yet. Or I have to craft it by hand. I don't have a good way to do this. Maybe if I build like an extra extruder, right? Yeah, but 20 seconds and thank you. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. I didn't ignore it. It was in a tangent. Okay, that's done. So I need the 2 neutron, or just 1 neutron accelerator. Thanks. And to power that, I need I need 2 maintenance covers. No, machine controller. maintenance hatch. Bunch of stainless steel casings. I'm just gonna make 100 because I don't know how many I need. Steel frame box. 16 of you. And we ran out of circuits. Okay. That's why I'm gonna craft like 1,000 of them overnight. Can I even craft 1,000 those circuits? I'm curious. Hilariously, I can, but I don't have enough crafting space. Well, I'm always worried that one day I'm just gonna craft some massive craft and then just completely drain our resources and not even know it. Like alumina is actually running low. I don't think I have any way of crafting alumina. It's a future problem for future burning though. Oh yeah, that's why it was an overnight craft. You're over here. You're slow. I'm about to add 64 of those circuit assemblers. Going to try to keep a list of resources. I believe I have a chance of going down and locking their numbers every day or a few just to be sure we're always positive. So funny how it becomes like a management game like that at some point. That's great. I'm all for it. I know people don't like the quote unquote grindiness of GTNH, but I love it. Oh, we just need to craft the circuits. Okay. How bad are ZPM circuit assemblers? Just passive everything. That's the idea. Circuit ass. You. How bad are you? Oh, we can actually craft? No, we can't. I don't have UV circuits yet. Yeah, power generation creeps up on you because every time you move up a tier, it just multiplies by 4. And that is a ton. Hurry up. Oh, you're so slow. How bad are the LUV ones? I mean, I can craft them, but like, honestly, it'll probably take longer to craft it than it would be to just wait for 6 more of those. What else do I need? I need the this stuff. Where's it? Oh, it's used to craft everything else, isn't it? Hey, Grayson, what's up? Need a latch. I think a toggle latch? Nah, I'm not gonna trust that. Thanks. 1 latch, and then why? What do you mean transparent latch? What does that even mean? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I also like to play the pack in groupings, you know, focus on one thing at a time. Like right now, my main focus is to continue down the neck line and really process everything to get more of that, what do you call it? Basically get rid of this. Concentrated enriched Naquadot sludge dust. I'm gonna, low quality Naquadro, not quadrius sulfate. I'm just gonna request that. I'll request that for now. And let it just process through. 65,000. Actually. So enriched Naquadot oxide mixture dust. What I'm thinking is I think there'll be like a recursive craft going on if I do that. It's Naquadria rich solution. I'll wait for a bit till I get the rest of it. I like the level maintainer though, but it's throwing a lot of I'll deal with it at some point. I need to level maintain that. Oh, it's not even that slow. I was complaining it was gonna be super slow, but it's not even that bad. Anyways, latch. I also need not toggle, pulse formers. What are you talking about? Enough stone plates. The easiest thing to craft. So compressor it. About to craft like 5 stacks of stone plates. So I don't know if you're aware, but like I think vanilla. So GTNH changes the recipes of these circuit plates, right? These guys. But I think in the vanilla version, all you have to do is smelt regular stone, like vanilla stone, and you get this in a furnace. So without any recipe changes, you get circuit plates from smooth stone by just smelting it. So in Divine Journey 2, it's always a fond memory. I think it was Phoenix who had a smelting pickaxe, and in that pack he had ore miner or vein miner. So you already know where I'm going with this, right? He would just tear through the world mining for us and come back with like barrels or drawers full of circuit plates. we never had anything to do with them. So the entire playthrough just had like an entire drawer, tons of circuit plates just there because of auto smelt. It was great. It was good times. I had a lot of fun in Divine Journey 2, and I know that once we complete this pack, I'm gonna have the same fondness because it's probably even way more fondness because it's a lot more journey to get this done. So the thing I'm trying to do is that one. This recipe here. We do get some of this back, right? Yeah, we get some of it back, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, this one needs an input hatch. Bus. Input hatch. And output bus. I think that's everything for now. It's not. I need a transformer and a coil. Oh, I already had a coil in my hand. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be built like pretty much the same way. You'll be built the same way. That like that. Neutron activator. Regular casing. No. You are one of the neutron sensors. Give you neutron accelerator. You should be facing up, and then get a machine controller cover and transformer, but don't plug it in yet because I gotta figure that out. So you are going to be output bus, and then I'm gonna have to move these at some point because I know I'm gonna have to really speed them up, and this is nowhere near enough space. Well, I can probably just. You already know what's gonna happen. At some point, they're just gonna go to the sky, and I'm okay with that because it does add like verticality. I need more. I need more of that. Yeah, it's true. My mindset is not about completing the pack. It's just enjoying it and finding inside jokes and more memes along the way. Plus, it's a ton of content. It's actually I think I said it before here at least, but I've said it several times. But it's like the major reason why I started streaming. It is the reason I started streaming. It's fun. And it is. Oh, I didn't even craft that. It's definitely a mindset though. But I'm incredibly patient. So as long as you guys are, I will be too. Gonna complete it. Need the. It's not how you work. And then I need the borosilicate glass. Maybe it is time. Maybe that's a project I'll do over the weekend. Is get the wireless terminal. So I'm starting to suffer. Nah, not suffer is a strong word. It would make things a lot easier if I didn't have to go back and forth for one thing every single, every 3 seconds. Like right now, I need to read the pulse formers. It really is about the mindset. You already know, like I have a well-grounded opinion that the people who complain the mod pack is grindy are also the ones that haven't got past Steam age. I don't know if that's me. But it's probably true. No, it's definitely true. I've seen people complain about how slow coke ovens are. Like, yo, you're way behind. Hurry up. But yeah, if you ever hear me complain about things being slow, it's just that's just the memes. I don't actually complain. Healthiest way to handle this is not try to plan to beat the game because it warps your mind to thinking you gotta set everything up perfectly. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. That's why I like to I plan to beat the game slowly and I beat it in chunks. Focus on one thing at a time. So like right now I'm just trying to process all of this Naquadal, whatever, get into Quadria. Most of this is just for byproduct, right? But that's my plan right now. The end game, the final part of the game is gonna show up eventually. Problems. Alright, you're normal. Okay, here we go. Not here we go. I'm out of this. Oh, yep. We'll get there eventually. Things to it. Yeah. That's why a lot of people, whenever they ask me how many hours I put into the game, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that. I just play. I'm sure it's a lot, but I don't really pay attention to it. I mean, I can check. I'm almost at 500 hours, just me, you know. But like I don't really check. It's not really my interest. I'm just playing the pack. You need to be between 1050, so 1051 M and then inverted. And then you need to be 1100. So 1100. So 1099. I'm at 18. Oh, so it's not just you. I always thought it was just you. Or maybe you've told me and I completely forgot. Sorry. There's a lot of people that come by. Yeah, and again, you know, we don't really pay attention to the hours. Like we'll get there eventually. That's what I love about this pack. There's just so much to do, and that's what I'm interested in. Like, can it keep me busy? Oh, absolutely. Then I'm okay with that. And do I enjoy myself while it's busy? Yes. So I'm okay with it. 1100. 0K. Now here's the fun part. How the heck do I set this up so it doesn't blow up? This one has to be enabled with redstone. Huh? Not pulse former. I made 2 latches. I was supposed to make 2 pulse formers. Good job. Mod pack, please. Sorry, I was trying to think of a joke, but I can't. It's a Gregtech New Horizons, or GTNH for short. Pulse former. I'll respond to that once the ad is up. Jump scare. Hello, welcome back. Yeah, that's the thing about ads. They're ads. I don't really have anything for or against them. Put that there. Pulse former, and then okay. So this thing must be on right now. That's the idea. So I'm going to give this a. I need a lever to test the signal. I'm trying to like really think about this. It's like I did learn digital logic back in undergrad. And what was it useful for? Playing Minecraft. So you don't do anything, which is because you're not even. No, this way. Out. So you don't do anything because you're already on, which you should not. You should be like that, but switch it. So if I trigger you, you're not actually going to do anything, which is okay because I want that to turn on. Now I want you to turn it off. Oh, okay. What are you doing that for? I want you to turn it off. So if I pulse you, you shut off and you stay off until the other one turns it back on. Yeah. See, you just gotta slow your roll. Just slow it down a little bit. You'll be okay. I was rushing it last time. There you go. Just watch it blow up. Then we give this a go. All right. Now that's okay. It's gonna take forever to charge up though. This is way up there. This is so scary because the limit is 1200. So there's like no time before it blows up. I'm so scared. So what I'll do is test it. So I'm gonna change this to 100. And I'm gonna change this to 110. So once it gets to 100, it should still go because the signal on the bottom is telling it to go. Yes. So it's now on, but it pulsed and it's not doing it. Actually, you're not doing anything. You gotta connect it. Oops. So you went higher and you did stop. Who said math wasn't helpful? Input bus. I'll give you an input bus. Input hatch. No, input bus. I was looking for the right one. Thank you, thank you. Okay, turn that off. There. All right, so I'll give you 1. Uh-huh. So once it hits 100, it should turn back on. Yeah, it should turn back on. We'll patiently watch. And turn back on. Yes. And 110, it should shut off. Okay. That works. Now I got to set it up to the correct numbers. Do you need 1100? So 1099. 099. And then you need 1051. 1051 should turn on. Okay, and then we come back to that. Trust. I trust. Probably a very bad idea to walk away from it, but it's okay. I just don't want it to blow up. I mean, we have flame chunks. I don't think it's gonna actually cause major damage, but you know, why risk it? Anyways, let's connect everything. I need a dual interface for this. Good thing I have like 1 million and some cable. Okay, we'll take you. I might need dense cable also. I think that should be okay. Okay, how many channels do I have here? Where is it? There. 23. Tilapia has 23. You're okay. But yeah, you have 23. Now I want you to connect to this line, but I don't think you will be able to. So what I'm going to do is color that. Well, I have to color the whole line. How many channels do you have over here? 7. You won't have enough. I need 2. So what I will do is no idea. Let's get a I mean, you have the cable for it. You know what? I'm gonna fix up the coloring system because the new way of coloring the cable is all of this should be the same Fluix color, like that, and just broke everything. Now you want you to be that color, and then you should be a light gray. Not light gray. Let me see if this actually fixed itself. You didn't fix yourself. Okay. Something's up with the textures. I don't know. It says light gray, but that's actually a gray color. It's so weird. Oops. Yeah, you're gonna break everything. I need a cable anchor. Get a cable anchor. Go. There we go. So now that I freed up some channels. There we go. Now I just need you all to be the same color. I don't like how this is set up, but to make do with it for now. And you. Hey, Shy Guy, if you're still around, do you know if I'm going to need more Neutron accelerators? I don't know how many I'll need. How are you doing? You're still charging up. I'm so scared. Halfway there. It's like the limit between it blowing up and like what it needs. It's so close. Give you a dual interface. It's the output bus. And I'll give you a dual interface and I'll call you. What are you called? Neutron activator. Neutron activator. Activator 1 because I don't know. It says 2. Neutron activator. At least for the foreseeable future, 1 per step is fine. If you have bottlenecks, you can just raise the ceiling with it. Okay, true. And if you can't go any higher, then you start laying them on their side. I mean, I got plenty of space. I got about 100 blocks of space. So I'll absolutely do that. I think just for the funnies, I should do that, right? Height limit, neutron activator. Or just go with like, so if there really is no limit, can you do from like the world border to world border neutron activator? Be hilarious. I'd love to see that. Or at least the math, how fast it would be. I'll turn this on, and because it's on request and I'm not requesting anything, then it shouldn't do anything. Is that a void world? Is that a super flat just low? It's a void world. I don't know how far you've been in the pack, but once you get into to the moon, there's this quest that gives you the personal space portal. This one over here. Space race. This one. And it gives you a portal. And you can generate a void world for it. And what we chose was just a super flat grass. A super flat jungle. This is a jungle because we had crops growing over there. You can barely see them over there. I think if you really make them astronomically large, they might crash your game, but even a couple hundred blocks is fine. There's just, I love it. Like, how about this? Whenever things crash, it's so funny. Like, I can never be mad at a crash. It's just funny. It's just something that breaks the game, and it's like, and it just happens all of a sudden. Also, I mean, presets you can always there's multiple. If you're going into bees, I probably recommend a plains biome. Jungle is pretty much only good for the crops. But plains biome is just fine, and you can always decorate it afterwards, right? I mean, we have an entire mountain over here that we built. I gotta bring more terraforming out here because there's not a lot of terraforming on my side of the base. Need more terraforming. You get a lot more speed out of making one accelerator higher. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So at 150, it should shut off. Actually, not 150, at 100. I'm gonna get my crowbar ready in case it doesn't work. So at 1100, it should shut off. And then I got like a few seconds to turn it off before it explodes. It is 1100, right? I'm so nervous. I mean, I got way more than a few seconds. Yeah, there it is. Shut off. Oh, that's why. Okay, I figured. All right, okay, that makes sense. But it worked. It shut off. That's good. And if I give it a piece of graphite, I'm gonna force it to shush. That's a weird thing for me to say. I said shush, but not really. So I may give you one. Not there yet. Okay, it did turn on. Just double check that it shuts off correctly. I'm just paranoid. I have to double check. Yeah. Okay. And then, okay. I think we're okay now. It works. So, make a pattern for the quadrius sulfate dust. Would be in the Neutron. That's not how you spell Neutron. No. I got it. Don't worry. All right. So, Nequadria solution. Why do I have 500 of this? Oh, that's the input. It crafts all of that, and then how long do you take? 5 seconds. That's just one craft, right? Yeah. That's gonna finish up. May have to increase the speed of the distillation tower. And then you're crafting now. And then you give me a bunch of stuff. And that does finish the craft. Yes. Okay, look at that. We got some of that other goodies out. So it's starting to craft trinium now. That's good. And then this stuff is... Can I either smelt it directly or just electrolyze it? Which I'm thinking of just electrolyzing it and keeping it. And then I can make it into other stuff. Yeah. I'll electrolyze this. Electrolyzer. Oop. Come. And now we'll put you in the storage. You do have the right power. Yes. And you're taking oxygen and sulfur back. Hello? Not there? Did you process and I just missed it? I think you did. Hang on. Oh yeah, you did. Okay. So then this stuff, the quadria is what I'll store in out here. Yep. So next step is to just ask for this in the level maintainer. 65,000. I may have to get an intermediate craft because there is a passive something in the middle. Yeah, because you're not even crafting the quadria. So what I'm gonna do is craft quadria sulfate. And I'm going to do this. Makes a little... Actually, does it work like that if I just throw that some... No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because that is a passive craft. I know, I just have to craft the quadria sulfate. That's it. And then this will just get thrown in the electrolyzer. And you want 11, so I'll give you 11. There we go. Okay. So Nequadria sulfate. Let's ask for 1. Go. That you're crafting also. Okay, the distillation tower is very slow. Am I about to increase the speed? Probably. Then I'll check this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break. Be right back. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Allie. I see you snooping. Finished. I'm also gonna need this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna request this 16 of you all the time also. Because I need you to craft yourself. Because crafting that much will mean that this guy will always be running. So the Neutron active. So it's already I'm already being like, oh, I'm already considering upgrading it. Extra speeding pipe casing will give time discount. So it's not really that expensive to upgrade. It's just it takes longer to charge up. It reduces the neutron accelerator efficiency. Okay. Okay. Should be good. But at least we're getting a little more Naquadot going. And I think the rest of it is just actually speeding up that craft. For example, that one is struggling. So it's very slow. But it is just mostly slow because we have a ton of it backed up. So once it finishes, I think we'll be okay. I don't think I'll focus on upgrading it. Low quality sulfate dust. Oh yeah, that's just gonna craft that, right? So we have Nequadria now. Actually, there's a whole quest line to this, right? I've just been ignoring. For you. Nuh-uh. Concentrated enriched Naquados sludge dusts. Concentrated enriched. Yeah, had it with me this whole time. Linear accelerator, enriched Nakoda. Sulfate. Oops, that went away. I'll grab it before the electrolyzer eats it. And then enriched Nakoda ingot. Enriched Nakoda ingot. I like how it shines. So you, and then I need you to be. Now we're not using that. We're using rich Nakoda dust. Put that in the blast furnace. I would like one. Can I even craft this? I should have checked. No. Unless I have enough heat capacity, which oh no, I do. Can't use this recipe though. Probably because it's way faster. Is it cheaper? 11 to 1. 11 to 1. It's the same cost. Fully recycle this thing. So EBF recipe is better if you want the ingot. Am I even able to craft it? Oh, it looks like it finished. Get stuck somewhere. Oh. Did you lose power or something? What you? You're okay, you have power. Or you're just not updating. You just weren't updating. You're right. Don't scare me. I thought I broke stuff. That gives me 2 enchanted ZPM bags. What to get out of this? Naquadon, of course. Some of these, I like these. I think I need to figure out the next tier of circuits, which I do want to do. Maybe that's what I'll do next. Plenty of Naquadon cable, so I'm just gonna throw this in the macerator because I don't know what to do with them unless you are used for something. Diode. Line object holder. Research station. Nah. Throw them here for now. Bye. Maybe I will work on 2 ZPM circuit assemblers. Can't quite get there because I need the next tier of UV circuits. That one. Crystal processor mainframe. All right. So let's figure that out. How can I get the next circuit line going? That's a good question. Or should I continue with more Naquadon? Because we have all this stuff too. Low quality Naquadria. Low quality Naquadria. Phosphate dust. Phosphate dust. How do I even get this? Naquadria oxide mixture dust. Where do I get that? That's from an ore, isn't it? Naquadria dust has become repulsive. I think that's a whole other. Nequadria ingot. Enriched Naquadah. What's the difference? Nequadria dust and enriched Naquadah. Where did I even get this from? Enriched Naquadah sulfate dust. I'm so confused. Guess there's more of them going. Low quality Nequadria phosphate dust. I don't even know where I'm getting this. Quadria oxide mixture dust. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's sort of work on the next circuit line. Far as I can go. It's going to be pretty funny. Alternative, you can use an LPF anywhere, but not a processing array. As well as an HV autoclave on any asteroid's dimension or on your space in low gravity. So does it just work if I throw it in a LPF? I'd rather just do that, right? Haha. So crystal processing array. I don't know if that has LUV power. The LPF. Sorry, the hover mode is broken. It's okay. This is the laser engraver one. Needs Hyperion. Green lens, right? Yeah. Let's try it. That's like the only way you can get the crystal processing unit, right? No, you need emerald. Crystal processing unit. LUV power. Did you finish already? Thanks. But I do need to craft the rest of this stuff, like these engraved crystal chips. So if I throw them blast furnace, you will take either emerald or olivine. I don't know which one I have a ton of. I have a good amount of olivine. But emerald. Do have the olivine be? I would just use emerald. Yeah, I'll use emerald. So you are emerald and rock crystal chip. Blast furnace. Go. Crystal chip. Now this one is interesting because I saw that you can either just do that in an autoclave or for a chance or just keep these rock crystal chip parts because these crystal chip parts are always crafting themselves. Hang on. Raw imprint supporting board. Oh wait, this is kind of this is a little bit expensive. I gotta figure this out. Because I know you can either use Europium or you can just craft over and over again with that. Have a forge hammer that like keeps a stock going. And then just because one turns into that, and then yeah, one turns into 9 chips, which turns into 9 with some more. So I'm gonna craft this for now until it works. So throw that in an autoclave. Raw crystal chip. Let's try that. I mean, it says it's processing, but that means nothing is coming out of it. How slow are you then? Oh no. Oh, you're pretty slow. So I need to keep a stock of these raw crystal chip parts, right? So just go ahead and craft them into the crystal chips themselves. And then these are the ones I'll use. It has to cycle through over and over again. I'll figure that out right now. But I think I'm going to make like a separate forge hammer for those. Yeah. And what do you know? I have a space up here. Extra spot, extra space right there. We're gonna keep going until that works. Okay, but get a forge hammer going. I'll get like a. We're rich. If I do the math here, which one says 0 tick or 1 tick? So 5 divided by 2. EV, IV, LUV. It's not quite there yet, but I'll just use IV. Anvil. So crafting. I don't think so. Do not get one. Give me 10 more. You're out of exquisite emeralds. Let's turn that on. Implosion compressor. Aha. Get 10 more of you. I'm not losing you, right? Okay. And then the anvil. Put it right here. Give you a lime color. You didn't even look lime. You look like a green. Get an interface going. Of course, you ran out. some point. We'll have enough trinium. I think next time I'll figure out how to get more of this. I mean, we get it already from the bees. We get this purified aqueduct ore from it. But yeah, we have to actually we only get a little bit. I gotta come back and get more. Can also go mining, right? But stuff here. That's something we can mine. No. I'll come back later for that. Because a big bottleneck of our setup is the fact that we have like no trinium. We need trinium to continue. So getting a lot of that dust is gonna really help us out. So I call this forge hammer. And then we have another forge hammer somewhere. That one. Which is, I'm going to keep it. You're out of space, right? I'll keep it. I won't touch it. Okay, so crystal chips. Still none. Go for more. Now I don't know if it needs to be. To make these chips, you need europium as well, and an HV autoclave in the asteroid dimension or on your space station to achieve low gravity. Alternatively, you can use an LPF anywhere, but not a processing array. We're using an LPF. So I think that they're just our odds are just really low. Oh, there it is. We got it. We got it. Get out of there. I will no longer craft you. And then say forge hammer. To do this recipe here. Yeah, I'm thinking of rock crystal chip and an autoclave. I don't want to do recursive crafting. So trying to think here. Because recursive crafting doesn't really work. I don't want to be crafting something that needs something else. It's just gonna keep going. So I think I do have to make this passive. And I'm going to. Okay, so get some cable. Get a for now, cables. I should be able to just plug it in right here. Give you a cable. Port import the raw crystal chips. Mm-hmm. Force you into a drawer. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Get a transformer. And a coil. Go in like that. Then output. And then lock. So I want this to store a whole ton of it before I go crafting any more circuit parts. And then I need a storage bus. Crystal chip. That anymore. Hurry up. Okay, thanks. And then that. Mm-hmm. Boom. And then raw crystal chips. All right. So raw crystal chip. Mm-hmm. And then you have to craft that in an autoclave. European. Mm-hmm. So let's craft one of you. Raw crystal chip. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to give you a lot of them. How much europium do I have? Plenty, but neodymium, some amount. So the raw crystal chips. This stuff I have to I need to be able to keep them all. So I'm gonna ask for good amount. Should I ask for just one? Yeah, because if one just stays in storage, that means because if we ever have just one hanging out there by itself, then that means we have enough of those crystal chips. But it'll keep crafting. Should keep crafting them. Level maintainers or something that tells me how fast it works. Okay, so now it's going to craft another one. So it crafts it, right? Yeah. So then once it crafts, it gets sent back up to that and it goes away. becomes crystal chip parts, and then we just have to keep doing that over and over again until we have plenty. Mm-hmm. So now we have more. And then now the storage is like, oh wait, we don't have enough crystal chips. It keeps crafting them. Now, am I able to craft these crystal processing units when there's none in storage? Oh, well, going back to that. Well, actually, engraved. Craft craft it. It should. The system does detect it, and I think it'll prioritize it first. Engraved manual and whatever. Nope. I may have to upgrade this thing because it's pretty slow. Alright, looks like it worked though. Okay, sweet. I think we are good for the night. Yeah, this is a good spot to leave for the night. Oh wait, thanks, Allie. This is a good spot for the night though. I'm gonna rely on everything to be crafting itself overnight, and we'll see what's up. Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, sure out of it. Yeah, should be good though. Okay, sweet. Pretty good day today. I was able to add another turbo gas turbine. Actually, I should probably check before I leave. Are we able to keep up with it? The nitrobenzene. Oh yeah, we are. So maybe I'll set up the third one. I think I crafted it already. We just have to set it up. Do that tomorrow, maybe. May have to expand this building just a little bit. Be able to fit the thing. But 3 of them should give us a lot more power. And then what else did we do? We set up 2 more neutron accelerators, which is kind of a pain to set up, but got that going. A whole bunch of things. And then if I need to speed them up, just go all the way up. And then we got, what else? Raw crystal chips processing. Mm-hmm. And once it backs up with raw crystal chip parts, we can just use this to craft more of them. And this way I don't have to leave it to chance, but we were crafting them over here in the forge hammer. There's one. And then we got 40 parts. Gotta build those up. And then tomorrow I'll be working on continuing with the circuit line, getting advanced parts too. Mm-hmm. I need to set this up. This is really just not really that expensive at our point. But the crystal line, new circuits, and that means you can go all the way up to UV circuits and then really continue on. Mm-hmm. Circuit imprint. What does that even do? Circuit ass line. I'm always a little worried about this one. The imprint supporting board. Like it. Oh, imprint supporting board. So you gotta really guess. Raw imprint supporting board. Oh, it's a whole thing. Hell, you're right. Heck is tellurium. I don't even know how to get this. Oh no. I don't even know how to get this. I'll figure it out at some point. Okay. Good spot for us to call it a night. Let's see who else is streaming right now. Just say hello. Been a while since I've rated someone. Monday, right? Oh, it's Geronimo. Let's go say hello to Geronimo. Okay, it was a good session. We'll come back tomorrow, maybe set up another gas turbine and continue the crystal circuit line. Get all the way up to UV circuits. I'm excited. We're at the end or the start of the end. I mean, it's always the start of the end. Technically, right? Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.